Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the, basically rogues and their changes for the War Within Season 2. Now rogues in general didn't get a huge array of changes. You can see all of their changes on the screen right now. And this was because I think in general rogues were, at least for me, in a pretty solid state. They're not maybe necessarily the biggest damage dealers, or they weren't, but now with these changes and everything, it feels like they're being pushed down. But then again, that's one of those things. In terms of like overall for rogues, I think this is going to be a little bit of a rough patch. They're probably going to be generally midway. At least that's what I will think. Assassination. So let's talk about obviously just rogue in general. Rupture damage increased by 6%. Blind engage and break on damage threshold instead of breaking on damage. So this is good stuff. You'll see a lot of skills they've changed to now breaking on damage thresholds, not damage initially. And this is to help to alleviate some abilities that just basically were proccing once and never proccing again. Hero talent, so Deathstalker, has been fixed. It's more than fine. And Trickster has had some slight increases. Unseen Blade damage up. Surprising Strikes critical damage bonus increased to 15 or 25. Because this is critical damage bonus, it's not as impactful as you might think. 1000 catch chance to reset Unseen Blade has been increased slightly. Coup de Grace now requires its target to be in melee range and no longer has a dash. This is quite a big nerf for Trickster, although they've buffed it here. This does kind of limit a lot of the mobility, makes it a little bit harder to hit, etc. Assassination has had Crimson Tempest damage increased. Arterial Precision now causes Shift to strike 8 targets was 5. Sudden Demise now increases bleed damage by 15. Very minute changes, a little bit of an AoE buff, a little bit of single target buff, nothing crazy here. Outlaw, all damage increased by 6%. Okay, Sleight of Hands bonus now also affects roll the bones chance to roll 5 combat enhancements, was only increased chance to roll 2. Sleight of Hands bonus chance for roll the bones to roll additional combat enhancements reduced to 12, was 15. Sleight of Hand now grants 60% increased chance to roll 2 or more matches, was 12%. So the developers do note here, these bonuses are now weighted for each potential outcome to grant an appropriate total bonus. Each bonus increases the chance to roll a 2 buff by 12 and the chance to roll a 5 buff by 4, combining to a total of 16 chance to roll 2 or more. So basically, the kind of long story short, what they've done is they've made it more of a flat chance for Sleight of Hands bonuses. You have more chance to kind of get an average amount of buffs, more so than fluctuating between all or nothing. Sleight of Hand now also has a 20% increased chance of granting matches. Roll of Bones base chance to roll 5 buff increased as well. Precise Cuts now increases Blade Fury damage by 5% per missing target, very small. And Trickster Nimble Flurry now increases Blade Flurry damage by 25, was 20. Subtlety, all damage increased by 10%, and Trickster Nimble Flurry now causes 60%, was 50. So you'll notice a lot of more minute changes. For Outlaw, a lot of it is just kind of balancing the flow of damage with the way Sleight of Hand buffs are working. For Subtlety, there's almost no changes, and for Assassination, there's almost no changes. So because of that, and because everything else is moving up, generally, I would say that Rogue probably is going to be left in the middle of the pack. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.